Hello maximizers, and welcome to AI in Every Sphere, where we look at how to incorporate AI into our everyday lives. Today we will be looking at how to use AI to build our resumes. And if you have ever created a resume in the past, you will know how time consuming that can be. I've used 10, 20, 30 hours to create just one resume, and I've helped many persons with their resume. And so today what I want to do is to show you how to use ChatGPT to reduce that time significantly, and that it can also make your resumes very impressive. Now, I'm going to assume that you have a resume or a LinkedIn profile already. If you don't, you can find free resume templates at canva.com or office.com, and you would just go on both platforms and you would search till you find the resume templates. Now, the reason why you need a resume template is because ChatGPT would only give you the content. It will give you the text, and it will even give you a somewhat of a simple format, a simple structure. But you would now have to take that content and you would put that content into the resume template. For those who are choosing to upgrade their LinkedIn profile, what you would do is use that same content and you would just go over to LinkedIn and you would update your profile there. Now I'm going to give you 5 easy ChatGPT prompts to assist you. But what you will need to do is that you're going to need to copy the output from ChatGPT from the prompt, and you're going to paste that into Google Docs or Microsoft Word. And this document is what you will use to update your resume or your LinkedIn profile. Now, many of you who are in the AI world would have probably remembered last year, March, as in 2023, Anthropic came out with this post for this Prompt Engineer Librarian. And the reason why is people would have recalled that it was 250,000 to 375,000 US dollars, which you can see right here. They were offering for a prompt engineer, someone who is pretty much doing the things that I'm teaching in AI in every sphere. So I'm going to behave as if I'm applying for this post right here on this episode. Alright, so for my resume, what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this sample resume here, this IT manager resume that we see here of this gentleman, David Martinez. Alright, so let me just copy his information. Sorry, we'll just continue to copy all of that, his experience, his skills, his courses, education, and then we will copy and paste all of this into ChatGPT. Alright, so for our first prompt today, we're saying you are a top resume expert in the world, working with job seekers and you're going to paste the area and the industry. In this case, it's going to be artificial intelligence and tech. I want you to create a new resume by tailoring my old resume. So here I would paste my old resume based on the job description. So here we're going to paste the job description for the Prompt Engineer Librarian at Anthropic. And then here we say ensure that the new resume is based on the job description and my old resume. Do not make anything up. And then from here we're just going to click enter. Now that we've pasted the information in, we're just going to click enter and to see the output from ChatGPT. Alright, so let's see what's happening here. Alright, so we see the new resume. Okay, great. We're seeing the particular information for David. Alright, let's see here. The objective is an innovative and results-driven IT professional with over 4 years of leadership experience. Alright, one of the things we want to see is if it talks about transitioning. So let's see if there's anything here. Design, adept at cross-functional collaboration. Right, and then see right here, this is as we would say money. It says project management to transition into the field of AI as a prompt engineer librarian. I mean, this is very, very impressive here. All right, so let's look to see. All right, and it's putting down metrics, which is always very good. These are the kind of, it's using very strong verbs. Very good. Okay, junior IT manager, again consistent. Let's see in terms of skills and competencies what they have here. So right here it's talking about his project management skills and things like that. But then look here, talking about how these are transferable. It's always important. See, transferable to managing prompt and engineering projects. So again, this is a very, very helpful resume that ChatGPT has helped to create right here. Wonderful. Now another approach we could have taken is for a prompt 2, what we would say is, what are the 3 most important responsibilities for the job position based on the job description? And here we will paste the job description for the prompt engineer and the librarian from Anthropic. Alright, now that we have pasted the job description from Anthropic for the prompt engineer and librarian, we're going to just click enter and to see what the 3 most important responsibilities are. So let's see what ChatGPT tells us here. Alright, so 1 we see here, to discover, test and document best practices. 2 we see here, development and management of a prompt library. And then 3, educational initiatives and customer support. I mean, this is very important. So we would now use these 3 most important responsibilities, and we would use that to shape our resume. Alright, for prompt 3, we would simply say, what are the most important skills for this position based on the job description? And here again we would paste the job description for the prompt engineer and librarian at Anthropic. Alright, now that we have pasted the job description, let us see what the skills are. So experience in prompt engineering, technical proficiency, communication and documentation, problem solving and creativity, organizational and leadership abilities, AI safety and ethics, customer engagement, continuous learning, flexibility and adaptability, and interdisciplinary approach. Again, this is extremely helpful. Look at these 10 skills that we just got a while ago from ChatGPT. Alright, for prompt 4, what we would do, we would use the 10 skills that we just got a while ago from ChatGPT. So what we would say is, based on these skills, emphasize my accomplishments and credentials, especially those that stand out and demonstrate my value for the desired role. Do not make things up. Here is my resumes. And then, so what we're going to do, we're going to paste the resume again. We're going to paste David's resume, and then we're going to click enter. Alright, so we've just pasted the resume, so we're going to just click enter and see what the output is right here. Alright, so again, you see right here, ChatGPT has started. Look at this. It's already using the resume, and see here, 1, project management and IT infrastructure design. And you see right here, it's tailoring, cross-functional collaboration. I mean, this is really good stuff here. Strategic decision making and proactive planning, that's number 3. Technical skills and continuous learning. So it's here, you see here, it's talking about the fact that David has a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. 5, here it's talking about innovation and problem solving. 6, it's talking about customer engagement and technical support. So what you have seen is it took the 10 skills, and I've asked it to highlight the areas based on the resume that I gave it, and then it came up with these 6. Again, this is extremely helpful. Alright, for the 5th and the last prompt, what I would normally ask to generate 3 to 4 outcomes. So this is like results focused accomplishment statements, and this would be based on the resume. Now we have inputted the resume before, so in this case, I believe we could just go ahead and just say based on my resume, and I would just click enter, and let's see what the results are. Alright, so let's see what's happening here. Alright, so it says spearhead the redesign and implementation of IT infrastructure, driving a 20% enhancement in system uptime and achieving a 15% reduction in it. So again, you see here it's creating these result focused accomplishment statements, which is really important. And from this now, what we would do is we would take these 3 or 4 statements and we would put that in, say, the old resume. Now, one of the things I want you to recognize with these 5 prompts that I've given you, from the first one we already had a new resume that was tailored. But as I said, you know, if you put that information, say, in a Google Docs or in a Word file, then what you could do is you would use all of the output from the 5 prompts, and you would now just tailor your old resume with this information, and then you would have this very impressive new resume that you would submit. In this case, you would submit to Anthropic for this prompt engineer and librarian position. So if you like today's episode of AI in Every Sphere, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, continue creating impressive resumes with the help of AI.